Hi everyone, welcome to our first channel update video. So before I get started, I want to go ahead and give my Zeah only series a shout out. I wouldn't normally do this, but it's so blatantly obvious to me, I just have to say this. My videos don't get a ton of views. This is probably mainly because they aren't your normal condensed cinematic progress videos that others make, like Tedious's Zeah only, or Verf's Karamja only, or even Settled's Mauritania only series. So while I may start doing some more condensed episodes with more cinematics in the future, I have not done this so far. Hear me out. This is what makes my Zeah series the most helpful series, I would assume anyway, the most helpful series out of anyone that you could watch when it comes to learning how to do the Twisted games efficiently. So while I'm not going to claim that I'm superior to any other content creator, I know that's obviously not the case. The type of content in the shape and form that mine is in, it gives tons of info, which includes full explanations on different theories or ideas, things that you can do on Zeah. My series is essentially one big walkthrough on how to be a successful Zeah only player. Again, while the way I do my videos may turn some viewers off, it's the way I enjoy creating my adventure and sharing it with you all. And since I've done it like this for so long, this extended detail type of way, it should serve as a kind of like a masterpiece as far as a walkthrough goes for those of you interested in the Twisted League. So with that being said, let's check out some of RuneScape's updates involving the Twisted League, and after that, some other RuneScape update info that I'm not so sure I'm happy about, but I think we can work through it, which would include a major channel update. And it's a pretty major one, hence the reason why I'm making the video. So, anyway, let's get this thing started off here. The old school RuneScape Twisted League, as we can see right up here. Okay, I'm sure a lot of people are very, very excited for this. I'm not sure how I feel. I'm kind of indifferent. I think it's mainly because it's going to take me away from getting content completed for the Zeah only series, but I do recognize that it's going to serve a big platform, a big opportunity for me to be able to create this Twisted League content for you all to view, and it sounds like people are really interested in it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, and there's a couple of things that I would maybe like to do with it, like perhaps maybe streaming. I'm not sure if you guys would be interested in seeing me stream either Zeah Hero or this Twisted League stuff. If you are interested in it, please leave a comment below and tell me, because if you are, I have just set up an account to start streaming on. I'm getting things figured out just in case. It sounds like people are interested, but I really want to hear more from you before I really dive in. So it says here, gather around and prepare yourself for a brand new game mode. After recently announcing old school RuneScape leagues, we want to now present to you the very first iteration of that mode, the Twisted League. So it says, in the Twisted League, you'll play as an Iron Man or Iron Woman, locked to Kuren and Kebos regions, set out on an all-new kind of challenge, thinking outside the box while you attempt to unlock as many points as possible for relics and rewards. Set yourself apart from the rest, or just try out an exciting new way to play the game you love. Old School RuneScape Twisted League will last for 2 months from the initial release date. Everyone participating in the league will start off with a fresh account on a separate game world. To customize your gameplay, you will be given the option to pick a relic from the very start. The more tasks you complete, the more points you get, and the more relics you can unlock. So I'm not going to go through this entire thing. You guys can read this yourselves. I'm sure many of you have already checked out other videos explaining the whole thing. But there's a couple of parts I'm going to point out to you. Old School RuneScape Twisted League will have some unique caveats to ensure the game mode is fair and enjoyable for everyone. Please note that these rules will only apply to the Twisted League itself. So that's, you know, when they're doing another league that's not the Twisted, I don't know, Desert League or Mauritania League, these rules will probably change. That's all they're saying. So, Kuren and Kebos locked. You'll be restricted to Kuren and Kebos regions only. Any successful attempt to escape Kuren and Kebos will get you teleported back to the respawn point. The respawn location is set to the Kuren castle. Ports, aside from the one that takes you from the end of Kuren and Kebos to the other, will not work. All teleports will only work if the destination is within Kuren and Kebos. The ancient and lunar spellbooks will not be accessible. All clues obtained will only have steps that can be completed within Kuren and Kebos. Now that last bullet point there, that's a big one. That's pretty cool. I'm actually excited to be able to do clue scrolls. So yeah, it's not super easy to do them as a Zeah only account. But these new Twisted League rules here, those will be fun. Iron Man, Iron Woman mode with accelerated XP rates. That's also something that we don't have in normal old Iron Man mode. You'll be set out as an Iron Man or Iron Woman upon account creation. This is not changeable. No trading will take place between players. Shops will have increased supplies and accelerated restocking rates to accommodate the number of Iron Men and Iron Women players on Karen and Kevos. There will be accelerated XP rates throughout the entire league. Starting stats. You will start out with a fresh account with basic stats, besides the following to allow for the ability to do Barbarian Fishing and train Herblore. Herblore level 3 and Agility at level 15. That's what you'll start with. Quest unlocks. So basically you'll start with Druidic Ritual, Dragon Slayer, and Rune Mysteries unlocked. I don't know why you need Rune Mysteries. They weren't thinking very straight. You don't need Rune Mysteries to do level 77 rune crafting on Zeah only, and there's no other way to do the type of rune crafting that you need required for Rune Mysteries. Anyway, come on, Jagex, get with the picture. They're figuring it out. It's bad when you're a Zeah only player and you know how to play Zeah better than Jagex. That's okay though. Slayer unlocks. So you can start Slayer from level 5 combat instead of 75, which that's pretty cool. By speaking to Konar, she has a new Kuren and Kebos defined task list, which includes some of the new tasks specific to the Twisted League. Her tasks will no longer have area restrictions, but will still award Brimstone Keys. You know, that's something I think they should bring to the main game. Maybe keep the area restrictions, but they should include more Slayer tasks. I'll bet you she's going to have things like killing red spiders or kill Sarachnis or, you know, things like that. So as far as the tasks go, we're talking about skilling tasks, PVM tasks, other tasks, all these different things. These things here says the tasks are a collection of goals and achievements which can be completed in the league. These tasks can be for various activities such as skilling, obtaining drops, killing creatures, completing quests, or even mini games. Completion of a task will award a number of league points, which can be used to unlock the relics and overall rewards. Points received for completing each task will be subject to balancing, but will be based on the tier of the task. Tasks will range from easy to master tiers, where easy tasks are considered simple and master tasks are considered to be extremely difficult achievements. Below is a list of some Twisted League tasks that you can expect to see. So I'm not going to read through them. You guys can check them out here, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be fun. I mean, the one here, Master, metamorphosize the omelet. Yeah, good luck getting the omelet and good luck getting the dust to let you metamorphosize it. I think I did read that drop rates are going to be increased, or at least with the relics. Well, I think that'll tell you right here. But I think that's going to be accelerated already for everyone playing, and then you can get a relic that accelerates even further. So perhaps getting the pet and the dust for metamorphosizing omelet, something that is going to be viable in 2 months. I don't know, but you'd have to really accelerate the drop rates of everything. So relics are a league-specific source of buffs, with which you can customize your gameplay experience. It's unlocked via league points. These relics can be boosts in experience, buffs to combat prowess, additional luck on obtaining drops, or even buffs to specific skilling activities. Upon leaving Tutorial Island, you'll be presented with 3 relics to choose from without the need for points. This will allow you to choose which strategy you want to use in the league and give you incentive to strive for the next set of relic options. As you unlock more relic options, the buffs become more powerful. Below is a list of the first 3 twisted relics you will get to choose from when entering Kuren and Kebos. So I don't know if like each relic then has different levels, like level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which makes that relic even stronger every time you upgrade it. I don't know if it works that way or if there's different relics. So like you're getting 3 relics, and then as you upgrade something else, you have access to another kind of relic. I'm not sure if that's how that works or not. But I have to think that that's kind of what it looks like here. You know, you've got one there, another one here, unless these are tiers, right? Like Dark Altar Devotion. Maybe this is like a tier 1 upgrade to that, a tier 2, a tier 3, and so on. But I'm not sure. So it says Abyssal Accumulator, you save 80% of your ammunition and runes, which is nice. Endless Endurance, your run energy drain rate is reduced to 0, and your prayer drains at half the speed. That's actually pretty nice as well, especially for bossing or killing things. I'm not super worried about the Abyssal Accumulator. It's not too hard to come across ammunitions there. The Dark Altar Devotion, bones dropped by creatures are automatically buried and award 4 times the experience, and sold heads now drop 2 at a time. I'm also not worried about that. Prayer's pretty easy to train there as well. You get a lot of ensouled heads anyway, especially killing things in the catacombs. All over the place. Zeah, doing Slayer for Zeah, you're getting these ensouled heads like crazy, so I'm not worried about any of that. I think, to me, the best one is probably endless endurance. Run energy drain rate is reduced to 0, meaning you never run out of energy, and your prayer drains at half the speed. I mean, that's going to be so handy. Prayer potions are not easy to come by. I shouldn't be giving everybody so many good tips, but yeah, prayer potions are not easy to come by. Once you start using them, you're going to realize how important they are, because when you don't have them, there's things you just cannot do, and you need to do them. Anyway, so for rewards, I'm not too worried about rewards. Most of these things are cosmetics for either the league itself or for your main account on the main game. This includes like recoloring of ancestral robes, yada yada, things like that. There's a couple of cool things like the trophies you can get. You can get these outfits here. The main game rewards are this cosmetic Twisted League outfit. That's kind of cool. Be nice to have Zeah Hero. This one in the middle. Yeah, why not? Get the top tier, man. Get the one in the middle. Zeah Hero walking around like a boss. But probably not, because I don't have endless amounts of time to spend my life playing something like this. But I do have a little time and a little knowledge on how to do it, so I think we'll do fairly well. So Twisted League themed banner, that'd be pretty cool to carry around too, I guess. But I don't usually use banners ever anyway. It's extremely cosmetic only. I mean, you really have to be not busy doing other things. Like, okay, you're wood cutting. What are you gonna do? Lose an inventory space? No, I'm gonna put the banner away and hold my dragon axe. So banner's fine. It's just it's an extreme cosmetic. But yeah, Twisted League Slayer Helm recolor, that looks badass. But unfortunately, Zeah Hero doesn't get Slayer Helmet. So what the hell am I gonna do with that? Kind of makes me want to play on my main. But we won't do that. We'll use Zeah Hero. Of course, it would make sense to play on my main. That way I can keep getting progress done on Zeah Hero. I don't know. Leave that in the comments below. Tell me what you think I should do. I like that second idea, actually. Play on my main and get progress on Zeah Hero for the normal series. You can do... There's a Twisted League home teleport animation. It's really not that much different from the others, so... What, you recolored the binding of the book and the scroll circle, or the teleport circle. It's okay, no big deal. Twisted League themed POH, though, that would look badass, especially on Zeah Hero's account. That would be so cool to have. I ain't gonna lie, that would be really cool to have as like a caveat to our Zeah Hero account. And then, yeah, here's your Twisted Ancestral Robes Ornament Kit. That would mean that I'd have to have Ancestral Robes to begin with, so that's not something I would really... I don't think that's something I would ever use on Zeah Hero, unfortunately. And then the really cool one, I think, here, the Cosmetic Twisted League Trophy. It's something that says it's wieldable. I think it says Adamant Rune and Dragon versions of this trophy are two-handed, the rest are one-handed. So that's kind of cool, and I'm almost curious if... It says storable in the POH, but I almost wonder if you see this little setup, if you can have that kind of setup in your POH and put your trophies on it. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah... Then they've got the frequently asked questions, the polling and stuff. It says, do I need to make a new account to play leagues? Probably not. I don't think so. Do I have to start over? Yes. Now, I am more of a casual player and can't really dedicate that much time to the league. Can I still get rewards? It says, we want rewards to be accessible to both the competitive and casual players. This is why, alongside high scores, we have a tiered reward structure that will cater to all types of players. So, there you go. Even if I don't know life the hell out of it, I'll still get some rewards. Surely I'll get more if I play more, but yeah. How long will the league last? We know that it's 2 months. Let's see. Why are you working on this and not Group Iron Man mode? Well, as you'll see here in a second, it looks like they are working on making Group Iron Man mode possible for the future. So I'm not going to read their answer. Will this replace Deadman or other competitive gaming updates and events? I don't care, but maybe you guys care. So leagues are not replacing Deadman. We have a new head of esports that is currently working on ideas for competitive gaming updates for old school RuneScape. The moment we know more about that, we will let you all know. If I don't complete this league, will I be able to get the Twisted League rewards in the next league? You will be able to obtain league rewards from previous leagues using the points you earned. Some of the rewards are also being pulled as tradable. So if you don't want to wait until the next league, you can always try your luck at buying one. So this means that hopefully they're not selling the trophies, but maybe the Ancestral Robe Twisted Ornament Kit, maybe that'll be tradable. So that's something to take note of. You're not necessarily wasting your time if you're playing this. You could maybe, get pretty high up on the rank leaderboards, the high scores, the rank boards, whatever the hell you want to call them. Get yourself some good rewards, and then maybe you can sell them and actually make some money playing this. So, okay. We got that out of the way. So, I may stream some Twisted League content, but I'm not sure if I should. So, let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in that sort of thing. Okay? So, the next topic we're going to discuss here is one that's kind of got me saying, bleh, but it kind of opens the door, actually, for me to do some of the other things that I was thinking about doing. And I'm going to present the info to you guys, and then my response, essentially. So, Old School RuneScape reveals Mauritania expansion. So this was at RuneFest. They basically revealed that the next major expansion, the next thing they're going to be working on, the major update for 2020, is a Mauritania expansion. Excuse me, why the hell would you do a Mauritania expansion? They just did a bunch of Mauritania stuff. They just came out with a Theater of Blood. I have no idea what would compel them to keep doing more and more Mauritania, but fine. If that's what you want to do, fine. But what that means to me is that, well, you know, these 2020 updates, they kind of fly in the face of what I was hoping they would be. So from the creation of the Zeah only account, Zeah Hero, I almost entirely banked on the idea, which I know was a mistake to begin with, but it's not really a mistake because I also banked on this other idea I'm going to tell you guys in a second. But I almost entirely banked on the idea that the 2020 content will revolve around the return of Xeric and the expansion of Zeah into Varlamore. So, and as we can now see, it's at least another 1 to 2 years out, which places the Zeah only account on a massive hold for the final end game content. And this is the content that I've been seeking since the day I conceived the idea for our Zeah only adventure. So luckily, I have some other video ideas that I began working on. And no, I'm not going to go and read through this entire Mauritania expansion for you all. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys do that. It sounds interesting, absolutely. It's not something that's pertinent to, at least directly pertinent to Zeah only. It might be indirectly pertinent to what I'm about to tell you, but I'll let you guys read through that. So, while these updates fly in the face of what I was hoping they would be, right? Let's get back on topic here. I have been working on a couple of videos on my main. I've started a small series, in fact. It revolves around one of my best friends, actually. For whatever reason, he decided he wanted to start playing RuneScape with me. I was more than happy to hear him so interested in playing RuneScape. With me, particularly. He wanted to play so he could play a game with me. And, but I also recognized an opportunity. So, you know, Jakiosaurus, he makes fantastic video series called Taking a Noob Bossing, where he finds a noob on the game, takes them bossing, he laughs at their noobiness while also helping them to learn the tougher aspects of the game. What I have kind of done is I have my real-life best friend now who's starting to play. He's totally fresh on RuneScape. He's never been a member before. Full transparency, though. He has played before for about 3 months, about 11 years ago, only in free-to-play. So now I've convinced him to go members, and I have been taking him bossing. I recognize his personality coupled with just how new he is actually makes for some hilarious and enjoyable content. So I would like to go ahead and share this with you all. Protect from melee, dude. There you go.
I'm not even touching him, bro.
Well, he's
not even touching
he's
him.
level 230. Are you hit on 18?
Did I?
Yeah.
Why is he only trying to pick on you and not me?
Because I attacked him first. So I'm essentially the tank. You probably don't need your protect from melee on right now.
Oh, okay.
Just save it.
Oh yeah, I looked at the health bars and my heart like sank because I thought that was my health bar that went down.
Oh, nope. Just mine.
Maybe I should have used mage.
There's an 86 for you.
Holy shit, dude.
I assume the series would be kind of like Jakiosaurus's in a way. It's kind of what I have inspiration drawn from in a sense, but also I just recognize entertainable content. I hope it's entertainable anyway. So that's kind of why I've got hooked onto the idea of, you know, let me record my buddy and we'll take him bossing and hear some of the ridiculous crap that comes out of his mouth, and then we'll show him some of the ropes to some of the higher tier stuff so that he can get more involved in the game from such a low level and being completely fresh. I mean, he's got no in-game knowledge at all. It's not like, you know, me or another really good player. It's not like Bodie or somebody starting an account from fresh and being able to do max tier content within a few months. It's literally like you were when you first started playing this game and you're wandering around Varrock asking why there's a dog with flies that flies around it following you around and asking if you got a new pet. It's not like you're asking people where to start Vampire Slayer, okay? I mean, it is like that. That's what I'm dealing with. Now, to be fair, he actually seems to do really well. He's very smart. He's picked up on this game extremely well, way better than I thought he would. So with that being said, I will let you guys see the series. I'm going to go ahead and try to unveil it within the next month or so. Again, leave a comment below if you are interested in this sort of thing, and if you've got any kind of video ideas you may have for this type of series. So, more news. I've also been wanting to play more on my main, so after 15 years of playing RuneScape on and off, I recognize my main. While it's a badass account so far, it's still very newbie compared to the amount of time I've actually put into this game. So I would like to start making progress videos. I think I would enjoy it. Or at least doing something like an adventure series, perhaps something like SparkMac has made famous. And I do that to kind of entice myself to play the account more. In this series, though, it'd be a little bit different. I would intend to include several money makers and alternative skill training methods that, to be fully honest, I've never actually seen anyone do a video on, and it's just a damn shame. Some of these methods are insanely powerful, including one which grants nearly half cost construction XP. Yeah, like something that would cost you 10 million would actually only cost you about 5 million. Like, that's extremely OP. I've never seen anybody make a video on it, so I would love to show you all this method in particular, but there's many others I would also like to cover. If anyone would be interested in this kind of a series where it's like an adventure and I kind of just show you the things that I know about the game from my 15 years of playing, and we just kind of grow this account together and maybe even turn it into like a maxing series, comment below with your opinions. Let me know what you guys think about that sort of thing. Of course, starting new content on this channel is not meant to replace the old content, rather to supplement it, especially in the case of the Zeah only series slowing down due to the endgame content. And the reveal of the Mauritania content in 2020, effectively denying content for 2020 for our Zeah only, and then postponing it 1 to 2 years. The idea is not to replace this content, it's just to supplement it. So I do have more plans, perhaps not related to RuneScape or video games in general, that I may reveal in the future. If anyone is interested in those, I'll save that info for another time. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm asking for your feedback on all the content discussed in this video. In the comment section of this video, please tell me how you feel about the upcoming Twisted League and the new Mauritania content in 2020 and the new series with my noob friend, who I know IRL. An adventure series while we attempt to max my main. Tell me how you feel about the possible content related to, not related to video games at all. I will tell you up front, if I do anything outside of RuneScape, I will absolutely put it on a different channel. So no worries there. Anyways, that's all. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care.